Hello there, and welcome back. Last time I suffered a bit because we just started out as Einar. We got captured in basically a rebellion, and all in all, we had a bad time. We are back at autonomous vassals. I want to get back up to limited crown authority, but I'm missing some prestige. We could get that by hosting a feast. I lose some stress because I'm a drunkard, but I might become fat because, I'm a drunkard. I honestly don't know what I want to do right now. Again, I should probably be focusing on, consolidating this land and just take whatever, domain holdings I can get for myself until we can start working from there. We also still have the problem of this because there's going to be, I would assume basically a lot of Catholic rulers are going to join. So with that in mind, it would just be a huge amount of troops. If we get Duchy, it's still, as you can see, a ton of troops, 20,000. And only 13,000 of these are, well, 14,000 if you want to look at it that way, are Levi. So we can't fight Alba right now. They're just too strong. This guy's a Jarl, so he is a problem to fight. Could fight Gwynedd. Take the county over here. Aquitaine and Ayrshire will join in. And basically just, again, go for the conquest of Ireland. Just try and finish the conquest of Ireland as soon as we can. And then start messing around other areas. We could also go for Spoleto. Holy War for the Duchy. 4,000 men. 2 allies, which are... he's actually allied to a mercenary captain. And the Duke of Provence. So again, as I said, we could just go for Italy here because it's fractured and basically leave this area to our vassals now. But I think we're actually gonna do that because it would be nice because it's a tiny kingdom. We can make that. We can piss off the Pope. We can basically fracture the Catholic realms for fun. So I think we are going to focus on Romagna and by some extension Italy. Catholic rulers may join war, which could mess me up quite a bit badly. So if I surrender, I'll pay a ton of money, which is bad. Factions gain discontent, which is worse. But worst case scenario, I believe we can get a white peace in the event that too many Catholic rulers does join against us. So with that in mind, these guys have 4,000 men. We're going to start with them. Do you have a lot of troops? You have 700. No allies. We're gonna declare war on you. How about you? You have 1,800 men. 1 ally. The Duke of Ferrara. Oh, sorry, Count Ferrara. So honestly, we're just gonna do this, and we'll take this area first, and then we'll deal with the rest of the shattered Italy later. So with that said, we'll raise all our boys here, and we'll probably split them into either 2 or 3 armies. So enemy allies have joined the war. We also unlocked Prolific, which I believe is tied to how many members are currently living of your dynasty, which should be 100 if I'm not completely mistaken. Yep, 100 living members. That's also the renown cap for, as you can see, living members. So if we want to increase our renown gains now, we need to have independent dukes, independent kings, and the like. So as I've said before, we are now going to focus on conquering our enemies because I need to capture them for money. Honestly, find the busies would be prime real estate because they have so many dukes leading their armies. And the Duke of Provence have actually landed an army in Bastia. Not a fan of that, but nothing I can do about that right now. So I will not do anything about it, if you will. So I'll have this army basically just start dealing with the 2 counts. Because again, money is a real concern. Powerful vassals expect council positions. I am no longer wounded, which is good. And honestly, from this point on, the game is going to become more... I don't know how to put this. King Andres, I believe... No, this is not the guy... I was about to say, does this guy have a favor on me? But he does not, because he's a Catholic. He just has a name that's really close to Andras. the Jarl over here, I believe. Andres, yeah, of Yamtaland. He does have a hook on me, so I hope he dies soon. Like, he's 65, he's ailing. It's kind of mean, but I do hope that. As I struggle to make out the tiny letters, stone and glass, again, glasses, I could allow the court chaplain to get a hook, or I can just buy one, and honestly, we're running low on money, so this does seem tempting, but I'll take the learning lifestyle experience right now. If we're lucky with a couple of sieges and a couple of battles, we should be able to get, you know, some prisoners to ransom. This is a bit painful though. Low level contribution again. This guy used his, you know, hook on me. Andres has become my court chaplain. It seems like that messed up because again, my court chaplain is still my super learning man, so I will live with that. I have a new marshal. 20 again, not bad. I can live with that as long as they are positive and you know have decent stats. I won't be too mad about them using their you know hooks on me in that manner. But I am running out of money, so I'm actually running really quickly out of money. So I really hope I would capture someone. It would seem like they messed with like I broke my luck when I got captured myself. So money-wise, again, kind of problematic, like really problematic. I believe I'll get a disadvantage if I fight while, you know, being in depth. So it'll depend on how much I end up in depth. As you can see, I can't declare war, can't reinforce men at arms, corruption will spread my domain, vassals are more likely to join factions. So honestly, I just need to hope here that I'll end up in a position where I'll actually capture someone during some of these battles and that it'll actually be worth money. But so far, no such luck. The only thing I can really put my money on is this one, and I really hope that we do unlock the onages soon, although 10 years, although again, I'll have to pay money to actually get them now, which will be painful. So I guess I'm going to have to save up a lot of money. We didn't capture anyone, which is sad, but we did win the siege, got a little bit of our money back, we're enforcing demand. And again, I'm just going to hold on to these counties. They'll give me a little bit of money and a little bit of levies. It'll be, they'll basically tide me over until I get into a position where I can truly, you know, get the Demneas up north that I want. As a true exaltation, many aspiring preachers travel every day to Jarl Krakow's temple, seeking guidance from this esteemed priest. She's become famous for her unwavering resolve and fearlessness. Whether it's about hunting down a wild beast or face heretics and blasphemers, she's always ready to face them head on. Our fervor increases by 10. That's our faith's fervor, which I believe has an effect on quite a few things. I'll have a look at it in just a second. Again, no luck with capturing people. Honestly, I should probably have waited with the Canute and just raided for like 100 years to like build up a 10-20k like gold stat. Now, in terms of my court here, what is my diplomacy? Foreign affairs gives independent ruler option. Honestly, you should focus on domestic affairs, I feel like. Yeah, I should focus on this thing. I have no idea why I've had it on foreign because, well, it gives prestige. As a tribal, that's good, but right now it's not a concern. I probably also won't be able to buy my claim, and I think about it, unless we are super lucky in a couple of following battles here. My counselor died from his wounds. That's a bit sad. Can I switch you out? You have 3 learning. You're literally, you know, quite useless. I'm gonna put this guy in charge because he's a salty man. And because he tried to use his weak favor to do that, so I should give him what he wants, I guess. My brother died. He's had his head ripped off. That sounds, you know, particularly concerning. I have maximum dread now, so it should help a little bit with the, you know, faction issue. Hopefully. But the increase in siege times here is concerning, to say the least. We've captured a mayor. That's a little bit of money. And hopefully we can capture more mayors, because we can't actually... you know, regenerate our men-at-arms, and they are important. So I can get the claim. We'll see it done. It'll cost me money that I do not have, which is, you know, a concern. And we'll also go and help with a little bit more converting of the fate in our realm. But we'll have to go and deal with the army over here, hopefully just to capture someone. We're still fighting this. I have been attacked by High Chieftain Odot of... Why do you have that many men? And what do you guys want? You want white pieces? Nope. I guess we're gonna have to sail north then, and basically again try and go for a white piece. It's a bit of pain though, again. And hopefully I could in theory call in allies, but I don't have any, so we're gonna have to sail north. He's, you know, kind of relying on his, we'll go with this, Genius and Amazonian, Herculean, as well as a Giant, that'll work. He's relying on his allies by the looks of it, so I should be able to, how to put this, partition up his armies and kill them, but it's gonna hurt my treasury quite a bit. So, again, we have the riddle game, but honestly, I feel like it's just a loss no matter what I do, so I'm gonna spend a little bit of prestige here. And once this siege is over, we're gonna go and deal with this army right over here, take over that siege. And did we actually take anyone, you know, that would... Honestly, we'll take 10 at this point. We haven't captured any counts though, so this makes me kind of annoyed and slightly salty. Especially considering that they captured me on the first try. And again, once again, we just capture unimportant characters from our sieges. Which is a problem. Now we should be able to take over this siege, which will again speed up some of our problems. Again, we're gonna have to sail to Norway and deal with that. Our monthly income is very bad. We will send the betrothal. I marry the High Queen. Well, one of the High Queens. I have 4 of them now. And with the increase of siege timers, we definitely need those onagers just to make our life worth living. So I think we might actually end up in a position where we want to be at peace for a considerable amount of time after this, just to, again, so I can get my Demnest down, get some money making under the belt. I honestly thought we'd be good with the amount of money we had, but clearly I was mistaken. And apparently I did not realize Ancona had more than just one settlement, so I ransomed him and now I need to siege a little bit more because of it. There we are. Got another count hostage. You'll give me some money, good. You'll give me money, money, money. Oh, I didn't get any counts. I got, you know, the court, which, again, apparently are worth a little bit of money. And he does not want to ransom these two. So, oh, you changed your mind after, you know, one of them got murdered. That's an interesting way of deciding who lives and dies. We have... can enforce demands for Duchy of Spoleto, but I want to fight these battles first, just in the hopes of getting a little bit more money, honestly. And we'll have to sail north and start dealing with the pagans, or rather our neighbors. So let's fight that battle. There we are. I took my foe Duke Alessandro hostage. Good. This should mean that I'll get money, but of course he's dirt poor. Like, he's even poorer than I am at almost. But we'll be back in the positives now, which is really good. And we can now do peace with both of these. Count Sozo, you do not have money. The mayor has money though. So let's do it like that. And then we'll enforce demands for both of these. There we are. I believe I took the entire thing now because we changed our law, which is what we want to do. And we'll sail all the way to Angerman land, and then we'll start dealing with, the invaders. But before that, I need to hand out some of these lands. So I'm going to hand out the lands for now that are, to some degree at least, valuable. I'm going to hand Lanciano over. And by least valuable, I mean in terms of, solely in terms of levi and money. I'm actually making money from this one, so I don't want to hand it over. Money is currently what we are definitely lacking. So if I can get some good, vassals here, I would definitely take them. But it seems like we already have, as you can see, the best of the best, if you want. So, yeah. We're just going to find someone who does not have an inheritance, and we're just going to hand them over the last two counties here that I do not need. So you'll get this one as well. There we are. And now we sail north to deal with the other attacker. I have a disabled building in Teramo. What would this building be? It's a tribal holding by the looks of things. Yeah, it's a tribal holding. And that is basically why it tells me it's castle holding, so I'm assuming it was going to be converted. Low control, of course. I've just recently conquered them. But we'll sail these men up north. And once we've done that, we'll focus on dealing with this war, and then again go for some more of the how to put this, internal strife that is about to happen. I'm gonna have to fight my vassals just to get decent land. My imprisoned cousin is my new heir. I'm gonna again deal with my... I have a dangerous faction. Wants independence. North Catholic populists. I'm gonna have to... Again, this is going to be an English uprising. I'm gonna have to try to build up my power, allow them to sort that out. But first, I want to white piece these boys. I could try and go for enforced demands here, but 75 gold isn't worth that. How far are you guys along? Someone is trying to murder Soldier. That's actually a problem. She's a genius. I need her. She will not accept a conversion. And it would seem that we took the, Black Sea route and sailed the rivers up to Angerman land here. So I'm gonna again fight these armies, and hopefully that'll give me enough war score that we can white peace. By the looks of things, it will not, but we'll have to try. I'll have to wait for the second army to arrive as well. There we are. Let's join you guys up. And do I have any better commanders? I do not. Yielding defender, supply duration. And we'll go here, and then we will hit... Again, it's one of those... Do I let them finish the siege, or do I hit this army first? How we're looking... we're well supplied. Let's just hit this army first. And that should break the siege too. I don't want to have all three armies converge on me at once, which is what would happen if I attacked here. So we'll do it this way instead. Yaltuka's feudal taxes to me are increased. I believe that this will give him a opinion malice, but I have no... Let's see here. Currently, I'm slightly in depth. It gives, negative. I forced petition on him. So let's try right this wrong, just because he loves me. And as you can see, high taxes is -15. So, but I can use that to change his contract later without any benefits. So that's all right. Will not accept a white peace. How much is your son worth? Is it worth prolonging this war? Definitely. So we'll mess a bit. How? River crossing, tiger. I might have just, again, shot myself in the leg here just for fun at this point. There we are. My rabbit cousin, Porgus, have been released. So yeah, they'll randomly, decide that they've had enough of the prison life and leave. But we'll have to re-siege what they are going for. Again, the claimer is this one, so I just need to re-siege that, and just a ticking war score alone should be enough, I believe, to stop this war, I believe. So we'll do this. We'll split up half our army to go and hunt, and from there we'll deal with other problems. I should get this man married apparently. So let's go for some inheritable traits, and we found one right away. And they're guaranteed to pass on Herculean because both of them have the traits. So honestly, I should go look for someone other than Herculean. Interestingly enough. But it looks like there aren't any like good options here, sadly. So guaranteeing everyone being Herculean is also pretty good. So we'll do this. And we'll get our troops in here. Then we shall split this army in two. And have you hunt down some of the like smaller armies running around in the hopes of capturing, you know, their leaders, but also just getting some extra war score. And that is all we really want to ask for here. We have captured some enemy combatants. None of them can be. You're a chieftain. Do I want to keep the chieftain in my prison just to see if I can ransom him further down the line? Again, she's the one holding the titles. She has money, so let's see if she wants her chieftain back or if it's a non-concern. We'll unlock scholarly circles for devotion because again, important for this speed. It'll speed it up by quite a bit. And again, having high learning is not the worst thing we can do. I can designate a guardian for my son. I guess it should be me. I forgot to actually pick what he should, you know, be educated as, but that's no issue. Again, this one, I'm a little bit worried about how I want to do this. Again, it's sieging down the, I believe this is Yokmok. But again, vassals are strong to the point where I think they can start conquering, but they aren't doing that, so it's a bit of a I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't situation right now. But at least we're making money on Ancona, Teramo. Things are looking better for us, for sure. We got the siege done, which gives us a little bit of, you know, better position here. It should stop the taking war score. It'll take for us now, and the priority will once again be to just winning the battles. And I'm being raided by chieftains and everything right now, so a bit of an awkward and quite annoying situation, honestly. So I guess we want to hunt them down. Are you really gonna sail there? See, if I stop here, he's gonna have to come to me across a river crossing. They want freedom. North Catholic populace start a war. So I could leave now and come back later to like finish this problem, but I don't know. Let's have him go back there. He'll suffer attrition, sadly. Or just have him stay. Are you gonna sail away again? See what we can do here. They're going to the sea. I don't think they're going to sea because they're gonna get stopped before they get there. And we basically almost timed that to perfection. They still have a huge advantage here because river crossing, mountains. But we'll still win this battle, and hopefully that'll give us just enough war score to just end this annoying war. It did not, but I'm still going to send my troops over to England, is what I said. Where are these populists? They spawned in Italy, of course. Time to make a very long trek down to Italy. And by then, they'll probably sail to England. So again, we need to get taking war score up to. Oh, he'll accept a white piece. Let's just get that done then. There we are. We still have this chieftain, but there's no one to, you know, pay for him. and we'll keep an eye on where these guys go. They actually set up a siege here. That's good. And luckily they're not sieging my land, because with my luck they'd actually capture me again. I can almost guarantee it. Honestly, at this point it would probably be cheaper to just despawn this army and re-raise it down here, because I'm using a lot of money on them being embarked, as you can see. So how are we doing movement wise? We're almost there. We used a lot of supplies. I am going to move up into the barony here, and then we're going to wait there for the debuff to basically run out before we move into this army, and we'll hit them in 14 days. So we'll lose that debuff. We'll still be undersupplied. It'll be a even battle according to this, but I still think that we'll come out on top, especially when we put a better commander in charge. There we are. And now I just need to hunt down this army and then, you know, recover my money, which will probably take a while. The war has ended. We can disband all. And now the big question is, how would I recover my money? So he's not gonna pay for this man, so sacrifice. This man, sacrifice. And we're currently making 13 ducats, so that should be good enough at this point. And with the feudal lifestyle, I would again like to revoke, but we're gonna do this. It will allow me to revoke titles, retract vassals, and of course get income. So with this now, if I were to ask you to give me the county of Essex that I have a claim to, you will 100% accept, which is good. I won't get any tyranny. She won't like me, but that's fine. I can live with that. And we lose some control, but that's fine too. I've already developed Essex once, so I'll make more money from it. And with that said, we can then hand over the Avellino here to this man. There we are. Now, this is a weird event. I would believe this is... Did I just move it too far away? Disaster! A lightning raid by Grand Mistress Bodil of the Jomsvi Kings on Essex threatens to set half the county ablaze. Branding also through a foul perversion of the fate of our ancestors, these accursed pirates are slaughtering our Goda en masse, torching our temples, and claim to be doing it all in the name of Odin. So, basically, I'm getting raided by the old Osseter here, the Jomsvi Kings, that I did not found, but someone did in the Baltics. I could lose money. Control level will change by 20. Grab whoever we can to arms. Control level will drop by either -5 or -50. Or I can leave Essex to burn, which will drop it by 40. So I guess we're gonna do this. It's the best. It's the best chance we have right now. So let's see how that works out. We lost. She broke havoc as she fled. So with that said, it's time to put our good old martial man here to increase control, because I need that. I need that this place to actually function, so I can make money of it, if you will. And next step, we're gonna be, of course, getting the other counties that I have claims to. Revoking this one. She will not accept because of her personality. Belongs to Countess de Jure. She's a countess. She can't. Does she really have de Jure territory? Am I not the Duke of Essex? I do hold the title Jarldom of Essex, so she's my de Jure basically. But she's my spy master. So because of that, until I can remove her from the council, because I believe she used a favor to get here. So unless I can actually, when I can actually fire her in 54, that's when we're gonna do that. Otherwise, I might have to assassinate her. But yeah, we're gonna continue next time. Again, my plans got really messed up by this character. I might actually, I'm gonna lose so much time here, and so many potential, you know, kingdoms. The reason why I don't want to just, independence is because they'll probably quickly fall apart. They won't be too strong by themselves. They need time to convert, for one. And also, I probably need to culture convert them to Norse to speed up the innovations. Now, we're halfway to the medieval era. It'll take another 19 years to get there. But then we can start getting some really good buildings. But of course, I'm going to require money to use these buildings. So I kind of, again, regret not using more time as a tribal and just raiding for money by, well, any form, just doing anything really. We can also research Ledger hopefully soon so I can get an extra domain limit. That would be nice. But yeah, we'll continue next time. Thank you for watching, and I do hope that you've enjoyed.